Hey everyone, it's Erica Simone. Welcome to another beautiful drag sessions with Immigrant Union.
Hello, hello.
Hello.
How are you guys doing today?
Good.
Doing really well, yeah, thanks.
Awesome. Can you guys tell me a little bit about the name of the band, Immigrant Union? How you guys all met, how long you've been playing, and a little bit about your career.
Yeah, okay. Bob and I met when I was just goofing off in Australia, and then I ended up moving there later, so got a hold of him, decided we better start a band. And so, yeah, that was that. And then the name of the band was basically because it was just the three of us at first, basically. It was Peter, myself, and Bob. And we were just trying to figure out what we all had in common, trying to think of something. It's hard to come up with a band name because all the
Really
good ones
hard. It took us
seem to have been taken. Yeah. So, but we're all immigrants because Bob was born in Australia and then he moved to America for quite some time. Grew up here actually in New Hampshire and then moved back. And I had just immigrated to Australia, and Peter is Ugandan.
Oh, cool.
So. We're like, okay, we're all immigrants and we've united. and then yeah, so we wrote a bunch of songs, went to Portland to record them because I knew a cool guy there with a great studio, and we all just kind of wanted to be in Portland, and recorded the first record there. Played our first few shows there with a bunch of my friends from Portland, 'cause I'm from Portland. And
great music scene up there.
Oh god, yeah, Portland's like the coolest.
Fantastic.
And then I don't know. Then what do we do next, Bob? What do we?
After that, the first shows and stuff. Then we got back to Australia. So we had a band in the States whilst we were doing the record over here. That's what you were talking about.
Yeah.
So yeah, and then we got back to Australia. So we obviously couldn't bring all 10 of them. We used to be like a 9 or 10 piece, so we couldn't have all those people just move to Australia.
Right.
So we got home, and I got a bunch of my friends to play with us. And since then, I don't know, we've had like 15 or 16 members, but so the guys that we've got now, we've had for about a year and a half, so this is...
Did you have to travel around in a big school bus like Polyphonic Spree or Edward Sharpe and the Magnetic Zeros?
It was nearly like that at the beginning, actually.
Yeah, a lot of carpooling going on, but...
I can imagine.
Now we've just got a 5-piece, so that shit's a lot easier.
Yeah, but then now we've finished our second record called Anyway, and we really love that, and we recorded that. We actually recorded that with 3 people who are not in our band now either, because Courtney Barnett was our slide guitarist, and she's now like a international superstar, and our drummer and our bass player had been playing with her for a while, and so they're obviously super busy, and we got these 2 other guys. Now we're just a 5-piece, and we got a new drummer and a new bass player, and they're just rad. So, yeah.
Awesome. And then can you tell me about some of your influence? I saw that you describe your sound as kind of like a psychedelic folk.
Yeah, I guess it kind of is. I mean, it depends on the gig. We can kind of, we're a bit like musical chameleons or something, because we'll sort of cater to whatever the bill sort of feels like, or the vibe of the room, or whatever. I mean, we can play a big kind of rizzy driving wall of classic rock, or we could really kind of clean it up and focus more on our kind of slightly more country and western trip. You know, we go up to Tamworth in Australia, the country music festival, and we basically just stick to all the real kind of foot stomping country up there. But then like last night at the Overpass was just this screaming wall of feedback, and
which it's sort of becoming more. It's more and more becoming that, I guess. Like
our new guys are they're pretty rocking guys. So yeah.
What's the first song we're gonna hear today?
We'll play Shameless.
Okay.
This is the first song off of our new album. If I give it time, stop the brain, go away and hide. I saw a scene of a man in a photograph from a past that I did not like. When you sit down for the ride, trust the gods, it'll be alright. So I pulled fool's gold out of thinner air, and I thought it'd have to be alright. Saw the green grass over there, and I dreamed of a seen some things in the course of life, and I know when it's just not right.
Loved it. Great song, guys. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
You want to tell us a little bit about that song? Just the origins of it and what it's about?
Yeah, it was my friend Highway, who's a great musician and songwriter in Portland. He invited me to open up for him at an acoustic night at this amazing bar in Portland called Lungano. May it rest in peace. And I went and did it and realized that I can't, that the style of songs that I normally write, they're not very wordy, they don't have this certain rhythm that makes sense for an acoustic solo gig, and I found that out the hard way standing there in front of everybody. Mm-hmm. Just so much instrumental sections, I didn't know what to do with those, and just like 8 words in my songs. And after that, the next night, I was thinking, it'd be interesting to attempt to actually write a song that would work at an acoustic open mic thing, solo. So yeah, then I don't know, just kind of had some tea and some beers and just sat down and I put the capo on, I don't really know why, and started strumming, and all but the very last verse came out basically in real time. Mm-hmm. It was bizarre. It's just basically about it was stream of consciousness rant, really, and looking back, it seems like it's about me moving to Australia, the worries of that, worried about what your life will become moving so far away from your friends and family, I guess, and and then at the end, laying in the greenest grass, thinking back of the whole experience and feeling pretty good about it. Yeah, so
very cool.
Yeah, I think it might be my. I think it's my favorite song I've ever made up. So
awesome! All right, everyone, we're up on Mulholland Drive. It is a beautiful Monday, perfect temperature out. Couldn't be happier with everything. And we're ready for a second song now. What are you guys gonna play?
We're gonna play Dignity. All right. Spend my time out of the sunshine, Jackie and I doing some hard time. Gotta find the light so I can see. Just sitting here with Jack and Jim, pop the lid, throw 'em in the bin. If I can walk away, I'll know I'm free. It's just 1, 2, 3, 4 whiskeys and I'm on the floor. bottle goes away. I gotta know what's wrong with me. Seem to have lost my dignity. Trying to get better every day.
Love this one, guys. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
This is awesome up here.
It was really beautiful. Yeah, hopefully there's no car sickness happening here.
Yeah, no, it's all right. It's all right. You're getting sick. You're turned around backwards.
Okay, I think we're gonna see if we can find a nice little spot of Tree People, which is right up here on the right-hand side.
Okay,
So, all right, we are now up at Tree People at the Mark Taper Natural Amphitheater. I mean, look at this place. This is absolutely freaking gorgeous. It's Monday afternoon, late October. What else could you want? We've got some great music, some trees all around us, and feeling pretty grateful to be alive today. So we've got Immigrant Union here, and we've got one more song, and I figured they needed a drummer, so I brought Animal. And what's this last song we're gonna hear today?
This is The End Has Come.
Okay, let's hear it, guys. Thank you.
I'll send you a strong reminder of the places we once loved, and wake up in the morning and wonder where I belong. We used to love one another. We used to fight for each other, but now the end has come. I hope you don't hurt too much when you wake up all alone. I never meant to hurt you. I just don't know where to call my home. We used to love one another. We used to fight for each other, but now the end has come. I guess nothing is forever. That is what we have learned. But if we ever find each other, oh, we'll give it another burn. We used to love one another. We used to fight for each other, but now
Thank you so much.
Nice one, Bob.
Nice one, Fatty.